So, what is going on, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Power Rangers Samurai clawzord. And this is an intriguing Zord. It is the 6th Ranger Zord of the season, and probably one of my favorite 6th Ranger Zords. It also has my favorite 6th Ranger color scheme of blue and gold. And, yeah, this thing's interesting. It's a lobster. Probably one of the most unique Zords we've had. Unfortunately, I can't put it forward because it's too long. It's gonna have to stay sideways, but as far as it goes with it, it is an intriguing little Zord. Has some claws, has some legs, even has the tail going with some stickers back there, which we'll be able to see better in the robotic form. Try to get the front facing. There's the head, little thingies down there, claws. They do open and close, I should mention. They do open, they do close. Very nice, very cool. And if I'm being honest, I started in lobster form because there's not much to say about it. It's a lobster. It's unique. I like it. It's just so unique that I don't know really much more to say. It's just a unique mode. I guess I could have started in robot, but we got combining to do this review, so as far as it goes, that is basically just this whole thing. That's a lobster. I know, a minute and 31 in. Pretty fast, honestly. But let's get into the transformation, because it is a singular Megazord Zord. Or a single Zord Megazord. First thing, remove the head, which I'm going to point out. So you split these to form the swords. Mine, unfortunately, I think is mostly visible on this side. You could probably see the cracks right there. Started cracking on me recently, and I don't know what to do. It's kind of a shame. Already, my Swordfish Zord has fallen victim to breakage. But that's a Swordfish Zord. That's actually not that expensive, believe it or not. But I might track one down someday. But this guy's a little... they're pretty difficult to get a hold of. The next thing I'm going to do is remove his little tail down here. At least the tip of it. When you remove that, you can flip him over, and that just stores on the back. Don't mind the dust. I've tried to clean it. It's just on there. It's just on there. Next thing, split the rest of the tail and fold these around to form feet. Anyway, for now, for the upper half, which is really just nothing, fold down the arms, flip up the claws like so, and fold these bits down. And here we have the Claw Megazord, or clawzord. Here, and put the swords in the hand, of course. And it's a very intriguing Megazord. I do like it. I love the orange, and it's just the orange, gold, and blue. It's very cool. The head is very interesting, as it's a flat disc, which is very much on brand with the Power Rangers Samurai line, considering most of it revolves around discs. Even the original Megazord in Japan came with the disc. Don't think this guy did, but there's actually an auxiliary Zord, or Megazord, that pretty much got cut out, which would combine with him, which was like the Lantern. They completely cut that thing, and I don't know why. Always happens. There's always one random Japanese thing that gets cut. In Megaforce, it was like the gambling machine. But, yeah, there's a lot of things. So this guy does have different formations depending on the head. You could spin it using this, but I usually just use the head. You have this mask, which is my favorite. This one, which I'm pretty sure is the one you need the Lantern for. And this one, which is actually for his auxiliary Zord, the Octo Zord, which is definitely not a squid. Definitely not. But we'll get to him in then the next video, most likely. And, I mean, as far as it goes, I mean, it's pretty good articulation-wise, you know, arms. These rotate, so what are you going to do with that? Bit end inward, too, if you want. That's it. That's all you get out of them. It's a Megazord. What were you expecting? Other than looks, I mean, there's not much more to say here. The back, clean. You have this. You can put that on the front. I believe you do need that for one of the formations. But this is the main one that you'd get. I don't really know how to do the other ones, if I'm being honest. I'm pretty sure you need parts to do them, and I just don't. They don't exist. It's basically remnants of a gimmick that you can't do. That's the way to put it with the faces. But he does obviously have a combination partner because, of course, Power Rangers has two Megazords, as always. I miss this age of Power Rangers where you'd have the Megazords straight up combine. The last set I got is the Dino Fury ones, and they don't even really combine this. It's just like nothing. This one incorporates every Zord practically. It's a really, really good combination, and I wish we could see more like it, but we don't. But let's get into the combination, shall we? First thing we're going to do, remove the Samurai helmet, and come to the Samurai Megazord. Remove the legs. Take the blue one. And for the blue one, stuff the helmet in the leg like so. Then we're going to take this bit, throw it off the side. Come over here, remove the clawzord's bits, like so. And then you're going to just remove his top half. And, oh, that's definitely not the Gestalt face. No, it's not. I swear. It's not. It's not. You're going to need the legs. Rotate it like that. Do that. Flip that down. And then these, respectively, just pop on there, like so. And then you just do that on the other side as well. And that's that. Next thing, bring back in the red Zord here, which we're going to need another boost up because it's going to be tall. You're then going to take the red Zord and fold it back along with the head. Take the pink Zord and put it into its circle form. Like that. And we're basically going to leave that like so. Anyway, now that we're boosted up a little bit higher, now we can get the rest of the gold Zord involved here. Take him, and he just basically pegs on like that. Not even joking. That's all you really do with it. Next thing, take these bits here. The back section. Put that chest piece on there. And then for the head, you're going to simply transform these bits here. And they clip on to the top like so. And these are a bit floppy, but they're there. And you can technically incorporate the sword from the Samurai Megazord into the top, but there's not enough space, unfortunately. And just pull the camera back a bit so we can get a bit more on it. And there we have the claw armor Megazord. I'm pretty sure I looked it up, and it's like claw armor Megazord. It's like a kind of meh name. It's a pretty intriguing combination, though, that I do like. It's mostly the gold Zord, though. That's the thing that's with it. It's like you have these legs down here, which you can't see. There's a bit of room. There you go. You have the samurai legs, but then the rest of it's just kind of gone. And circle and the ape and the turtle are supposed to be formed in the symbols. Well, they didn't do that for the ape Zord. And this is not a problem just for this one. This is a problem for the Gigazord later down the line, which we'll get to, don't worry. That's a problem. So, basically, the arm's just back there, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's just there. You're not going to do anything for it. It's just an arm now. Hanging off the back. It has 4 arms if you want. But the Circle Zord, like I said, can transform, so it's completely fine. But the whole thing here, I like the head a lot. It's very cool. I know it's kind of hard to see it in there, but it's very much the clawzord mixed with like the samurai helmet. It looks really cool in my opinion. I also like the whole hat. You can't really see the whole hat unless I boost it up here. There it is. You can see the thumbtack holding up the white background. That's the limitations of the white background. But as far as it goes, I mean, it's a pretty alright Megazord. There's not really anything wrong with this combination. I like it as a big one, but this is an Ultra Zord, technically, if I'm not mistaken, and, well, like I said, there's a Gigazord, which technically is more. I mean, as far as it goes as a set, these guys are really good. I like the clawzord a lot. It's pretty solid. There's not a lot to do with it, because it's just a one Zord thing. There's not a lot to it. It's a nice-looking Megazord. Not a lot to say about it. It's cool, although the plastic is brittle on the swords, which is a bit of a shame. I wish that would be done a little bit better, but that's about it. That's all I really have to say about it. I mean, it's a good Megazord. I like this thing a lot. Again, childhood item. Very good. Thumbs up from me. That's what it gets. Very good figure. And that's really all for this review. So this is a review of the Power Rangers Samurai clawzord. And before I go on this one, This is my third review today. Every review for the past week was recorded on the same day because I started getting sick. I didn't want the voice thing, so I'm going to give it a week. See what's good. So yeah, this is a Sunday review, right? But I'm recording it on the Saturday before the Broly review. Actually, I'm wrong. This is the Friday review. Ooh, Friday review. But that's really it for this review. Goodbye.